So this is how to change your life with loss of direction. So I frequently talk to people from my old hometown, and a lot of them are misguided. They don't know where to go. They don't know how to better themselves. They don't even know where to start. And some of them do not have the money to invest in a coach like myself. So they need free value like this video. And this video is directed to a lot of the boys that are in my hometown, Arbroath, that are looking to get out of the current situation that they're in. So, whether you can relate to this or not, and you're not from Arbroath, it's cool, watch this, you will get value regardless. So, let's start off with what a lot of these boys are doing just now, what their current position is. So, they're stuck in a cycle, right? They're in the 9 to 5, which is, that's not a bad thing, but it is bad if you don't like the 9 to 5 and you don't like who you are as a person while working the 9 to 5 and you're not taking action on things outside of that. So, throughout the week, a lot of these boys, so a lot of them are insecure. Everyone is so judgmental in this small town mentality. Everyone's so judgmental. No one wants anyone to do well. The crab in the bucket analogy, so there was a study done, some sort of study. They put crabs in a bucket, and every single time a crab got close to crawling out of the bucket, climbing out of the bucket, sorry, all of the other crabs pulled that crab down. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to change your bucket. And what does that mean? That means the people that you surround yourself with. In fact, let's not fast track to that. Let me start off with talking about, because I'm kind of getting off track here, so I'll just talk about what you're doing on a daily basis. So, you're waking up, probably not at the same time every single morning. You're hitting snooze now and again. You're sleeping in on the weekends. You're like waking up at like 6 or 7 for work. You're getting picked up at 7:30. You're like waking up like half an hour before you get picked up to go to work, or you're waking up like half an hour before work starts, and you're not even like showering, or maybe you're just showering, not even eating, and just going straight to work really quickly. There's multiple different things that people do, but these are a few of the things that people do. So then you'll go to work and you're either skinny or maybe fat, maybe you're overindulging in food, or maybe you're not eating enough food, you're not actually bringing any food with you to get more calories in, you're not eating before to get more calories in, or you're overeating, you're eating cereal, you're fucking low on energy. So you're in work, you're low on energy, you're not content with who you are as a person. On your breaks, all you do is sit and Snapchat birds. That's literally all you do. Scroll Tinder, snap birds, look at concerts, pay for tickets and whatever else, set up the weekend that you go out and you fucking socialise with people that aren't on a self-improvement journey, with people that are like-minded to you, and then you wonder why you're like these people. You wonder why you stay the same, because you're in that bucket of people who are not improving in life. So the good part, the weekend, right? So it gets to Friday night, you go and get a trim, you fucking, the one day out of the week where you actually dress well, the one day out of the week where you dress well, and every other day you're just kicking about in fucking joggies and like 12-year-old boy clothing, just chav clothes, right? Or you're wearing like weird fucking clothes, like that weird new 2025 style where it's like super baggy trousers and like, yeah, just weird styles. So then you're presenting the world with the lowest value version of you. This isn't just about clothes, but put it into this case. If I was to be talking to you right now, so I've been out and about, I've done tasks that I've had to do today, and if I was to kick about in fucking joggies and a gym top, sweaty after the gym, I'm going to feel less confident, I'm going to feel less better, I'm going to feel lower value, I'm going to be delivering a lower version of me to the world. Why would you want to do that? So, it comes to the weekend, you're like, yes, we're going to get some fucking birds, we're going to get fucked up, we're going to take Ket, or like you haven't planned to take Ket or Coke, but what you've done, you've gotten drunk. all of your loser friends are fucking influencing you to take it. Yeah, come on, yeah, yes. You're celebrating like absolutely nothing. You haven't achieved anything within those past 4 or 5 days to be celebrating, but you're just celebrating for the sake of pleasure. You're not actually celebrating any achievements that you've made in life. And if you were a high achieving individual, you wouldn't celebrate achievements anyways. You would look for the fucking next one. So that's a little bit of value for you. But you will go out, right, and you're in this bucket. So for the full week you're in Arbroath, you're in this bucket, you're talking to people, tradesmen. The typical tradesman just talks about birds, shagging, football. So it's like that's all your conversation is. It's not productive at all throughout those 5 days. In the evening, you're scrolling TikTok, you're playing PlayStation, you're watching porn, you're like maybe going out with your pals and I don't know what you would even do, like driving about, like trying to impress birds, takeaways, all these things, right? You've got no good habits in your life. You're not contributing to becoming the best version of you. So, comes to the weekend, you're out, you're with your friends, and you have been in this bucket the full week, and in the weekend, you're in this other bucket, and it's just fucking losers. Genuinely, that's the best way I can put it. They're just fucking losers. And this isn't me being like, oh yeah, they're beneath me, that's that, they're low, they're low in humanity. Like, no, everyone's human. But what do you call someone that doesn't win? A loser. If you are watching this, you are most likely a loser. And I'm not saying this to bring you down, I'm saying this to open your fucking eyes. Because, yeah, I'm not a loser, you're a bit like, bro, what have you won this week? What have you even won? Have you even won a single thing? Like, I can name off about 20 things that I've won in 2 days because I am a winner. Because I focus on performance, becoming the elite best version of me. And you need to be driven like that. And to be driven like that, it's a whole different fucking story, but you just need to take fucking action. Stop being a fucking pussy. Simple as that. And what can you do to avoid the bucket? What can you do to avoid the drugs, the drink, the women, the fucking PlayStation, the junk food? What can you do to avoid that? It's simply subtracting, the law of subtracting the things from your life and replacing them with new ones. So let me give you a quick schedule off the dome, because this full video is off the dome. So in the morning, you wake up at the same time every single fucking day. Doesn't matter if it's Sunday. Sunday is not an excuse to sleep in. You haven't achieved anything to sleep in. Even if £1 million went into my bank tomorrow, if I made $1 million tomorrow, I would not sleep in. Because there's always more to do. There's always new mountains to climb. You do not deserve to sleep in. The only time you should ever sleep more than 9 hours in your fucking bed is if you're fucking sick. And if you're not sick, and let me tell you, sickness isn't real. That's the mindset you need to adopt. Sickness ain't real. Depression ain't real. Anxiety ain't fucking real. It's all an illusion created in your fucking mind. Tiredness isn't real. Tiredness is laziness, 9 times out of 10. Burnout isn't real. Burnout is being unfulfilled and not taking enough action and not maintaining momentum and just losing momentum because you're being lazy. So, what you do, wake up at the same time every morning. As soon as you fucking wake up, grab a bottle of water, put some pink Himalayan salt or some sea salt in it, start drinking that, hydrate. Your brain is made up of, I think, 75% water. Don't quote me on that, but it's either that or it's more. So your brain's made up of mostly water. So you wonder why you're so fucking brain foggy in the morning, you can't think straight. It's because you're not hydrated. You lose so much water during sleep. You need to hydrate. And the salt will replenish your electrolytes, which is essential. You can search for electrolytes if you want. And after that, I want you to have a morning routine. Instead of just, cereal, maybe a shower, and then go to work, right? So I would start work at like 8. When I worked the 9 to 5, I would wake up at 6, I would do my morning routine, I would be ready, I'd be energetic as fuck. I've already been caffeinated, hydrated, carbohydrated, and fucking ready to smash the fucking day. So a few things you can do: wake up, as soon as you wake up, tidy your house, go outside, soak in some sunlight, journal, read, even work on your fucking new business that you want to do. But you really want some mental clarity in the morning. You can also visualize who you want to be. You can envision you getting out of bed in Thailand and fucking walking out to the balcony, walking past the mirror, and you're in absolutely amazing shape. So after you do that, you then go to work, you go to your 9 to 5, or you do your work block if you are an entrepreneur, and you go to your 9 to 5. When you're at your 9 to 5, your work colleagues, you need to either control the conversation or you need to eliminate conversation. So by controlling the conversation, I mean as in talk about the things that you're interested in. Yeah, bro, I've started the gym. Have you ever been to the gym? Or you've never been to the gym, would you ever get into the gym? Or yeah, have you ever thought about going to the gym? Or does your dad go to the gym? Does your brother go to the gym? Do you have any pals that go to the gym? Do you work out? Do you fucking, do you eat well? What? Yeah, I've been watching this guy on YouTube, and honestly, I think you should watch him. And do you have any suggestions on self-improvement YouTubers? Is there anything you're doing for self-improvement? See, if they don't want to fucking talk about that, they will just stop talking to you anyways, because you're controlling the conversation. You're talking about things that actually fucking matter. And see if they are one of these fucking, because there is a lot of people with screws loose, and you'll like talk about that shit and they won't even talk about it, and then they'll just talk randomly about shite. What you do, you say to them, sorry mate, by the way, I'm not being ignorant, I'm just listening to an audiobook, or I'm just listening to some music, whatever. Put some earphones in, block out the negativity, block out the degenerate conversation, listen to a fucking audiobook, listen to a podcast, listen to something about fitness, listen to something about mindset, listen to something about God, listen to one of my fucking videos if you like. And if you want audiobook suggestions, message me and on Instagram, Tony MC Coaching, and I will send you audiobook recommendations. I will send you self-improvement YouTuber recommendations to help you get started. And when you do this, you need to protect your energy as much as you possibly can, because let me tell you this, from someone that has worked multiple 9 to 5s and now does not socialise or associate with people that are degenerates, and the only time I ever do talk to these people is if I'm stuck. I have to talk to them to be respectful, and even when I do that, I control the conversation. I make sure I deliver as much value to them as I possibly can, and I disengage from that conversation as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So, kind of lost my train of thought there. You need to avoid that throughout the day. Protect your energy. Your energy is so important. So coming from a person, like I said, that's been working multiple 9 to 5s for the past few years, I don't work a 9 to 5 just now, but when I did, I would completely go off of track just from having a degenerate conversation, just from talking about women and Tinder and sex and stuff like that. My mind would get hijacked and it would be preoccupied by that thought, by what I spoke. Your words are spells. So every time you speak, you're casting a spell. Every time you say that your job is shit, you're tired, you're cold, you feel like shit, you're low on energy, you feel sick, that is casting spells. That is making you feel even worse. That is giving into that thing, letting that thing enter your barrier instead of completely neglecting it and focusing on what you actually need to do that day. I'm kind of going off topic here, but you get the gist. You have to protect your energy like it's the last fucking thing on earth. You cannot let people infiltrate your energy, and this also carries into the weekend. But when you get home, you need to come home and you actually need to have something other than your 9 to 5 to focus on, right? And see if it is your 9 to 5, right? So see if you're like passionate about being a bricklayer, you want to be a fucking bricklayer, you want to be the fucking best. If you don't want to be the best, you should really fucking check yourself, and you should really look into why you don't want to be the best. And to be fair, you should invest in me as a coach so we can figure out why you don't want to be, why you don't have that drive, why you don't have the blueprint to get there. Anyways, if you want to be a bricklayer, you want to have your own business, as soon as you get home, what you should be doing, you should be figuring out how to set up a business. You should be figuring out how to get in with boys that are doing homework so you can learn more. You should be watching YouTube videos on how to bricklay the most efficiently, the quickest and most effective way possible. Tips, tricks. When I was painting and decorating, I was going home, right? And I was training people in the gym, and I was studying fitness, self-improvement, all out on self-improvement. And on top of that, I was literally going home and studying painting and decorating. I was literally going home and watching videos of like viral painters, like painting with a brush and a bit, right? Okay, so he's doing it that way, and then he lays it off that way, and he only strokes down once and this way, and he holds the fucking paintbrush like that sometimes instead of holding it like that. And I was copying that, implementing that. Okay, so he starts off in the middle instead of coming from the very top. He starts off in the middle and then comes down and then up, because that spreads the paint more evenly. And that's the type of shit that I was doing. And on top of that, I was doing the self-improvement and fitness. So you can go home, do a couple of hours of studying when it comes to bricklaying, reflecting on your day, what you done wrong when you laid that brick. You didn't lay that brick straight on, or you didn't fucking join that bit of wood correctly, or you didn't make that lock as efficient as you should have, or you didn't fucking connect the waste pipe to the fucking whatever when it comes to plumbing. You didn't connect the copper right with the radiator, you didn't put the radiator on correctly. Anything like this, reflect on it, learn more about it, implement, and focus your time and attention on that. So then after that, you'll have a few hours left in the day. What you want to do, you want to be hitting a fucking workout. If you're not hitting a workout in the morning, you need to be hitting a workout in the evening. And then for the last fucking 2 hours of the day, you'll just have time that you can just fucking do whatever the fuck you want. So I would suggest watch some self-improvement YouTubers. Watch Hamza. So that is a mixture. Hamza's old videos are like self-improvement and dopamine mixed into one. So that way you're still rewarding yourself with a little bit of dopamine, but you're getting that self-improvement at the same time. If you want to really go you really want to go hard, you really want to go in, watch some Jack Hopkins videos, watch some of it still is kind of dopamine, but his older videos where he is going through steps on how to be better, or watch Tristan Tate, guys like that, Justin Waller. Find these type of people, see who aligns with you, watch their videos, implement their lessons, fail, learn, implement, win. You get what I mean? So then when it comes to the weekend, what you need to do, you need to cut off the fucking people that you're going to the club with. You need to stop going to the fucking club. Stop going, just stop. Like, it is so fucking easy, just fucking stop. There's 3 reasons as to why you're going to the club. 1, because you want female attention, you want fucking sex. 2, because you're a drug addict and you want to take fucking drugs to escape your fucking reality, because your reality is so fucking shit, which will be improved by implementing the things I've just fucking told you. Or 3, you are a fucking alcoholic and you're like, yeah, I need to wind down. Oh yeah. You don't need to wind down, you need to wind the fuck up, and you need to put in more fucking graft. You need to put in more fucking action, because you're not taking enough. So, on top of that, by subtracting that out of your life, you need to replace it with something. So you can't just like sit and fucking do nothing, because you're going to end up going. You're going to be like, oh, I'm bored as fuck. So if you are bored, you need to find a hobby that you fucking like. Go into Dundee, or go into Glasgow, or go into fucking whatever the capital is of England, I don't know what the fuck it is, and just go fucking shopping, or go to a coffee shop and fucking do some work on your phone, or meet up with I don't fucking know. Join the elite brotherhood and fucking network with the people that are in that. Go to the fucking gym. Go for a fucking walk. Go for a run. Go climb a fucking mountain. Go take a fucking day out in nature. Work on yourself. Find a woman that likes that type of stuff. Do that shit with her. Instead of just trying to shag all the time. Being a fucking animal, horny little animal that can't control his fucking feelings and thoughts. Can't control his sexual urges or his fucking pleasure. Is so pleasure driven. Isn't driven by purpose. Spend time with your fucking family. But yeah, mum, you know what? I want to fucking take you out for food. Instead of fucking going out to the club. In fact, I'm about to get pissed the fuck off here. Instead of going to the fucking club on a weekend, leaving your mum in the house bored as fuck, take your mum out for a fucking date. You fucking little pussy cunt. You gay, faggot, waster, loser. Get a fucking grip of yourself. You're spending 60, 70 pound every fucking weekend, but you can't even allocate it into yourself. You can't even take your mum out for a fucking meal. You don't even buy your mum flowers, you little pussy. Get a fucking grip. I love you. So, yeah. On the weekends, go to the gym, study self-improvement, study bricklaying, joinery, plumbing, whatever you're doing, or study that online income strategy that you want to do. Work on yourself. If you want to become a coach, you need to level the fuck up in every single aspect in order to actually change people's lives, become the person that people want to be. So then you can influence people to come on board with you, and you can teach them the things that you've learned throughout your journey. And that's all. But one of the major things, in fact, one thing that I missed out, which is the best thing that you can ever fucking do, is move away. Move to the next town, move to the big city, move to Glasgow. Get out of your comfort zone. Get around people that are actually doing well. Get around fucking competition, right? Move somewhere where you know absolutely no one, to where you need to work on your communication skills in order to actually be social, in order to actually attract people into your life, in order to be less of a fucking loser, right? Get out of your comfort zone, find a new circle, or isolate yourself until you become that man who attracts high caliber men into their fucking life. I didn't attract my closest brothers into my life until about 3 months ago. And it sounds crazy because I've only known them for a few months, right? But these people are so aligned with me in every single way, think the same way as me, and real recognises fucking real, baby. So you need to do that. You need to get out of that bucket. In order to escape that bucket completely and entirely, you must move to another bucket. Then you must put yourself in a bucket that is in that new bucket, which is a better fucking bucket, which you are going to escape out of into the new bucket, to the new bucket, to the new bucket, to the best bucket, the top 1% bucket, right? That's the way that you need to do it. You need to move the fuck away from that shitty town where people are negative as fuck. I moved to a town where I knew no one, and after being in this town for 3 years, people are getting more negative and negative and negative. The more I know people, the more negative they're becoming, the more that they're starting to doubt me, the more they're trying to fucking drag me down. So I've been going into the city. I'm not fucking kicking about here. I'm going into the city, getting shit done. I go to the gym, and see, when I go to the gym in this town, I'm only socialising with people that are focused on self-improvement, that actually have belief. So find your friends, right? The people that are on self-improvement. You're going to find them in saunas. You're going to find them in the gym. You are going to find them in coffee shops. You're going to find them in maybe grocery stores. I wouldn't say, nah. I'm saying grocery stores like a fucking American. Supermarkets. Grocery stores. So, yeah. And social media, see, by like posting your journey, like day one of starting the gym and getting into shape, you're going to find people that are doing the exact same thing. I met my friends, my closest brothers, through a coach that was giving me value that I was talking to on a relatively regular basis. Completely changed my fucking life. And I met my business mentor. I met him in the gym, and he changed my fucking life. He showed me that online coaching was actually doable, that it was actually real, that I could do it without working a 9 to 5. And yeah, you need to completely distance yourself from those people. Go away, become a new person, become a completely different person, reinvent yourself, and then come back and visit your family as that new person. Influence your siblings, take your mum out, give your mum so much love, give your mum all of the love that she deserved when you were a young man, a young boy. And now that you are a young man and you've matured and you've improved, you can now give her better quality love. You can give her more love because you're secure in yourself, because you're more positive, because you're more wise. And this is to wrap it up. This is how to completely change your life. If you implement every single thing that I said to you, I guarantee you, I promise you, on my life, your life will change. And you will start to feel positive. You'll start to find direction. Let me tell you one thing, the path only illuminates as you walk it. So in order to find where you want to be, in order to find where you're going to go, in order for you to find your purpose, you need to walk the path and let it illuminate for you. That's when you're going to find the way of life. So if this gave you some value, which it'll only give you value if you implement it. If you listen to this, get a little bit of motivation, get a little bit of dopamine, and you don't take action on it, this isn't going to be of value to you at all. But I really, I pray that some of you from Arbroath see this and watch this. Please watch this, because this is going to fucking change your life. Honestly, I promise you, this is what you need to do to get from who I was to who I am just now in the space of even quicker than the way that I'd done it. Love you.